Johnny Rock Show. Rockin' 101, the Rock Station.
Rockin' 101, the Rock Station. Look at that. It's not often that my guests are a couple minutes early, but we like it that way. Calling from L.A., Aurelien Letugie. Welcome to the Johnny Rock Show. How are you, sir?
Good morning. I'm good. And yourself?
Oh, well, better now that you're here. We just spent 20 minutes talking about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees, and I'd rather talk about Gunther's Millions, streaming now on Netflix. This is a dog that inherited $400 million, and then I don't know if the dog did it or the dog's lawyers did it, but somehow the dog bought Madonna's house in Miami, yes?
That's right. Back in 2001. So it was Gunther the fourth, and right now we're on Gunther the sixth. So it's like a royalty. The money goes from one Gunther to another.
Okay, slow down there. You already blew my mind. How does a German Shepherd inherit $400 million? Is that even legal? Give us the backstory, sir.
Oh yeah, the story is that a mysterious German countess had given all of her money to her dog, early 90s, and it is very much possible. I mean, you can name your turtle, your pet, your rabbit, any animal, as the beneficiary of a trust, and then that animal will inherit, and that's what happened in the early 90s. She had no one else in her life, and she gave all of the money to the German Shepherd Gunther.
Now, you see, I can see leaving $400 million to my rabbit, but never to my turtle, that a-hole. Now, see, the whole thing is just so bizarre. Now, didn't you just said she had no other relatives? Didn't a distant relative, I mean, I'm no psychologist, but I know people enough that if there's $400 million going to a dog, somebody must have come out of the woodwork and said, wait a minute, I'm sister's cousin's former roommate's nephew, and I'm in for this money as much as the pup. No one came forward, huh?
Well, I mean, that's what we reveal in the series. I think that, it's definitely we went deeper, we dig deeper to understand all of the real origin of the money and exactly who's behind the trust and who's pulling the strings. So you'll have to watch the series to understand the full scope of it.
Yes, no spoilers. Once again, we're talking to Aurelien Letugie, the man behind Gunther's Millions, streaming now on Netflix. Story of a German Shepherd who inherited $400 million from a bizarre German countess?
Yeah, well, a mysterious German countess, I would say. There's a lot more to the story. There's a lot more than what meets the eye, for sure.
Yes. Wow, that explains half of it right there. The wacky Germans. I'm going to leave $400 million to the dog. Oh my God, it's just bizarre. Now, have there been other animals that have inherited this kind of money from their owners?
Yeah, there's a few. There's a famous one. Karl Lagerfeld, who is a very famous fashion designer that worked for Chanel, left 200 million euros to his cat, Choupette, and so that was a few years ago. So there has been a few stories out there.
Wow.
But never like Gunther's. Gunther is my richest animal on the planet.
And you were saying this is Gunther the fourth. So when one German Shepherd gets old and passes on, the money goes to the children of said Gunther?
Yeah, so the trust, names as first beneficiary Gunther, the German Shepherd, and so when Gunther, right now we're on the sixth, but when Gunther always has a bloodline, and when Gunther passes, they select the next in kin and the next Gunther, and so right now Gunther the sixth is pretty young. He's 6 years old, so he's got plenty of time to enjoy his money before Gunther the seventh shows up.
And what do they do with this money? $400 million. I mean, after you get the new dog toy every week, and maybe high-end dog food, maybe you pay for the poop pickup, so the owner or the master of the house doesn't have to do it. You still got a lot of money left over. What's Gunther doing with all this money?
Well, I mean, Gunther, per the trust that was left by this mysterious countess, there were a lot of rules, and those rules were to give the best lifestyle to Gunther. So Gunther, it's not a toy that we're talking about. We're talking about a yacht and a private and all these things. So a lavish lifestyle.
Yeah.
And Gunther's a dog, and Gunther couldn't care less, and that's why you have to watch the series, because you always go back to the question of who really is behind it and who really is pulling the strings.
Interesting. So, yeah, no spoilers. But somewhere in that mansion, there's somebody going, Gunther told me last night as he was eating his poop that he wants a yacht. Well, we're going to check. It's unbelievable. Gunther's Million, streaming now on Netflix. Aurelien Letugie, I have a question for you. You ready?
Yes.
Who let the dogs out?
Who let the dogs out?
Does Gunther like that song, Who Let the Dogs Out? Who knows?
One of his favorite songs.
One of his favorite. He probably plays Madonna as he poops in her mansion in Miami. Hey, I'm going to check it out. It's fascinating. On Netflix now. Aurelien Letugie. Come on back. Well, you can do that docuseries about the turtle worth $1 billion. I love it. Hey, have a great rest of the day in L.A., all right, sir?
So much.
Thank you. There he goes.
The Johnny Rock Show. Rockin' 101. The Rock